Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is mid-month April 2026, mid-month April to late April. For my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Taurus, let's take a quick look at your overall energy for this time period. You've got the card of Mother, Daughter and Angels of the Four Directions. Now this is about family. And for some of my Taurians, you could have a child of your own, or you could have grandchildren. But I am getting a connection with the young, connecting with the young, teaching the young, sharing your knowledge, imparting wisdom, things that you've learned. And how best you can do that? Well, in a more natural way. It's not in a teaching environment, like a classroom. It's a natural way of embracing the young around you at the moment here. Now, for some of you, of course, you are the young, and you're asking questions of the older generation. But for a lot of my Taurians out there, it's the other way around. It's you teaching the young. And for some of you, you could be an actual teacher. Or if you don't have children of your own, you could be helping the youth in some capacity by spreading your wealth of knowledge in your particular career or your field of expertise. So lots to talk about here, Taurus. Let's get into this reading. For mid-month April 2026, we'll take a look at you, what you're dealing with around you, what are your goals, anything that could be holding you back at this time, what you're going to accomplish. We'll take a look and see what you should avoid, what you should embrace, what's happening around you, and anything that could be an outcome or some advice there as well. So Taurus, let's take a look. The Seven of Cups in reverse, yeah. You know, it's a bit real, isn't it, out there? It's probably some of the harshest times in our modern day history for the youth of this world. I feel that a lot of them are struggling with things that are being left behind for them by the leaders of this world, and in some ways, you know, we have to kind of take responsibility for that, especially if we have helped shape our world in some way. And I think we all have, if we're of age, that we've all helped shape the world that we leave behind. And I think for a lot of my Taurians, you're thinking about that a lot these days. What are you leaving behind for the youth? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. There is a strong energy here of Taurus. So yeah, again, some of you could be teaching your expertise, especially if you have some sort of trade or skill. Yeah, I think that you're really thinking about more than ever, you're thinking about what skills, knowledge can I impart, can I leave behind that are going to help. And for some of you, it's like life knowledge, life skills that you feel aren't being encouraged or aren't being taught to the youth of today, Taurus. Some of you are thinking, you know what, I can make a difference here. There should be some change. I think for a lot of my Taurians, you're really thinking about either starting a course or starting a group or some sort of networking, or you're just putting it out to a social network around you, of thinking about how can we join together as a group of people and impart our knowledge. Maybe for some money, but I don't feel like it's a lot of money. I feel it's more about not exactly charity work, but something that is meant from your higher self. It's a sharing of knowledge, nurturing self-worth in the young, because they seem to be lacking it at the moment. Your goal here is the Tower in reverse, so you're trying to avoid issues down the line with younger people. Could be, you know, it could be your own son or daughter, it could be your own grandchildren, or it could be people, you know, younger people around you, or young people in general. What's holding you back? Ace of Pentacles. Well, money, yeah. Some of you may be drawing attention to a problem and seeking a solution, maybe asking for a handout to help. I feel that you're really coming from a higher place here. I think that what you're really focusing on, Taurus, is focusing your energy, your money, your time towards things that make a real difference. And sorry about that bus. We'll let that go by. Okay. And what you're going to achieve here, Knight of Cups in reverse, yeah, it's taking the dream, taking the thing that you'd like to do, and putting it into action. So basically, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, Taurus, what Spirit is saying here is this will remain a fantasy unless you take steps. You know, if you're trying to avoid doing this, things will remain the same. But I don't feel that you are trying to avoid this. I don't feel like it can be avoided. For some of you who do have young children or young grandchildren, you could be trying to avoid them getting hurt. But I think at some point here, Taurus, you're coming to a realization that you can't wrap them in cotton wool. You can't shelter them from the world. It's best to impart the knowledge. It's best to tell them the realities of the world rather than hide it from them and say, yeah, everything's going to be great. No, I don't think that that's going to help young people. What's going to help them is real life skills, imparting knowledge and wisdom, real life skills for them to deal with life, rather than to wrap them in some sort of protective layer here. Taurus. Now, what you're avoiding, Six of Swords in reverse, yeah, there's an energy here of avoidance. I can't help but see this come out. I think deep down you want things to change, but on the surface I feel that you're keeping things very much the same. There could be an energy of pretending that you don't feel this way. You could be avoiding thinking about issues like this. You could be turning away from the news, things that are confrontational, and hiding a lot inside here, Taurus. But you're seeing a change in people around you, and if you work with young people in any capacity, it could be just you could be part of a corporation that has a lot of interns or has a lot of young people go through your corporation. I think that you're really noticing a change in those people, how they differ from your generation, the generation that came before you, maybe even your children's your children's generation. I'm talking about really young people here, people that are just forming opinions, forming their world. What to embrace? Eight of Wands in reverse. Gosh, guys, Taurus, I'm going to get a card on that. Let's see what's going on, because I am getting not talking about things, holding back, surrendering to what is rather than trying to attempt any kind of change. Flowing with what is, saying, it's no point fighting it, I can't change the situation, accepting it. Well, that's one way to deal with things, isn't it, Taurus? It is just to accept it as it is. I feel that I'm talking about a 50-50 situation here. Some of you could just say, okay, well, there's nothing I can really do about the situation as it stands right now. I'm just going to surrender to what it is. I can't I can't make changes at this time. I need to focus on getting money together. It's going to take money to bring in this change, or it's going to take time and energy that I just can't commit to at present. Yeah, it feels like facing a reality of a situation around you, and you'd like to change the situation, but you're also thinking that you can't. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse is the energy just isn't there for you to bring in the change, I don't feel, in your own life and in the lives of others around you. For some of my Taurians, you're keeping out of the situation, putting up a barrier, not ready to feel any kind of empathy or compassion to others, feeling that's too scary. It's too scary. I'm just not going to feel. It's like running or avoiding from what you really feel about a situation at the moment. And the outcome here is the Hermit. So Taurus, gosh, yeah. Gosh, it really looks like you're focusing inwardly at the present time, and it's all in there. All of this energy is whirling around within you, wanting to create change in your life and in the lives of others, but yet feeling like you can't. For some, you could be feeling like just money is just not there, and you can't do anything without the money. For some of you, you feel like money is controlling your life at the moment, really holding you back. And also I get an energy here of power, corporations, feeling like you can't do anything to change the way things are in the world. I mean, we all feel that way at some point, don't we, Taurus? We all get to that point where we think, well, there's just no point in fighting it. I can't change it, so I just have to accept it for what it is. And that's kind of where I see you right now. But you know what? Even if you are in that energy, there's still some small things that you can do, and that has to do with your work and imparting knowledge to those around you. So that may give you some comfort, some joy at this moment, is teaching, sharing knowledge, while you're nurturing your own. It will help you with your own self-worth at this time, because you feel a little bit hog-tied, you feel held back, you feel like you don't have any power right now. But working towards imparting your knowledge with others, doing work, it will help you in some way to nurture your own self-worth, which will help you spread. By doing that, I think that you can spread out positive energy to others around you at this time. Inspire them, especially if there are people around you that are very unmotivated or uninspired at this time. There is something that you can do here. Let's see, I'm gonna get a card from this deck here. Taurus, messages for Taurus. Interesting energy. You're holding a lot within at the moment. Awakening your vulnerability. Okay, well, the way that you're feeling is making you feel vulnerable, but I feel that this working situation that can help you out, Taurus. Help with that feeling of vulnerability, not being able to do what you really deep down want to do. Honoring the cycles. Now, with that one, Taurus, there is a feeling here of something being cyclical. You're being guided to observe what this cycle is. It could be something coming full circle. You may feel like what you're dealing with right now is just not ideal on the surface. Remember that healing will follow grief and joy will follow despair. It's a cycle. It's like the sunrise always follows the night. Change, of course, is the only thing that remains. So you have to embrace it wholeheartedly. So entering into this change, rather than surrendering to what is and just saying, well, I can't do anything about it, Spirit is really asking you to enter into the change, accept it, flow with it, celebrate it. It's the path to harmony. So invite that harmony into your life now by honoring the cycle of your circumstances here. Now, there's a lot of things being destroyed in this world. We've got the Tower here. But rather than disengage or feel like it's nothing that needs to be addressed, Spirit is saying shed a light on it. It's what I was saying earlier about imparting true life skills to people. It's people around you may be trying to avoid thinking about the destruction, thinking about bad things that are happening in the world, because it makes you feel vulnerable. It makes other people feel vulnerable. But there's something here about, I'm sorry about that, dogs, guys. But there's something here about by awakening to your vulnerability, leaning into it, and embracing the vulnerability of others around you at this time, it's a really good teaching moment. To not fear change and to embrace it. And just as there is this cycle of change, destruction, endings at the present time, there will be, after the end of that, new blooms, new things being newly cultivated. The destruction of the old is so that the new can come in, new growth. And rather than to accept and embrace what remains the same and fear this vulnerable moment, for you, Taurus, you're being asked to awaken to it, embrace it, celebrate it even, and allow it to teach others. True life skills. This is real life here. This is not fantasy. Something could be being destroyed here, but it's not for you to fear it, because it leads to expansion. Fear not the exhale, for it leads to the inhale. Fear not the ending, for it leads to the new beginning. Consciously entering into this cycle. Yeah. Consciously entering into this cycle of change, recognizing it, embracing it, not ignoring it. Okay, let's see what else I have here for you, Taurus. Message for Taurus, please. Mid to late April. Oh, okay, we've got this hunger. We've got this card of hunger and soulmates. I feel, Taurus, there is a soulmate around you. He's helping you renew your life. There's radiant vitality filling your life. There's an energy here of decluttering, de-stressing. Whatever you're hungering for here, hungering for change, hungering for intimacy. Spirit is saying you don't have to accept things as they are. You can bring in change. It's going to, yes, it is going to awaken your vulnerability, which you could fear. But Spirit is asking you to embrace that energy, feel it, and recognize that this new vitality is ultimately going to be something that brings something new into your life here, Taurus. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. No, I get you surrendering to your past, keeping the past in play. Spirit is asking you to end the cycle so that you can begin another, but you may be thinking, well, I can't because I just don't have this money. But Spirit is saying that it's like you're standing on a precipice here. It's like a teaching moment. Teaching people around you, teaching friends, family, students, whoever, that there's a different way. That things aren't doomed to repeat over and over and over and over and over again. It's like bringing change into your life and not staying stagnant. You give something energy. It's like an air in the room becoming so stagnant and stale, Taurus. And then by the simple act of opening up the window and dusting, clearing things out, removing the things that are no longer needed in your life, it renews your life and renews the life of everyone around you. So rather than have it be something really negative, this destructive energy, and something that to avoid, Spirit is asking you rather to embrace it, because it's going to bring new energy back into your life and people around you. I keep getting that message for you, Taurus. Let's see, any other messages for you guys? I'll get another one from this deck for Taurus, and then we'll leave it there. Yeah, surrendering to receiving support and love. That's that energy of intimacy, being really real. Being really real, allowing the love and support of others in, rather than trying to close it off, trying to keep it all within. This will take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you and nurture your self-worth. It seems like this is something that you really do need to open yourself up to here, Taurus, this to awaken this vulnerability. And for some of you, it could be like a very real talk with like a child or a grandchild or some young people around you, asking you questions. And it's just being very raw, very real. I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus. Wish all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. That's ETSY. I thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Trying to get my numbers up, so please do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. And please do comment down below, especially if you would like to claim the energy of this reading. Drop me a like and a comment, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now, Taurus.